Hey everyone, it's Miss Lena here, and I'm filming this video for week 1 of Goop during summer school, and I'm so excited to be doing this. I obviously wish that it could be in person with all of you guys, but can't happen this summer unfortunately. So in all of your boxes that you got for summer enrichment, you should see different weeks, if you're in Goop, different weeks for baggies that are labeled week 1 through 5. So for this video, you'll need your week 1 bag, and that should have, I have mine right here, a clear glue, so a bottle of Elmer's clear glue. It should have a container to mix in. It should have a baggie of borax, and then this little powdered color stuff. And everybody got a different color. It was just kind of random. So I got gold, just took a random one too. So yeah, so this is our first week. And so since it's not a Zoom class and it's a YouTube videos that you guys are gonna be watching of me, in order for us to know that you guys are actually doing the project each week, I'm sure you are, but just to prove that you're doing it, we want you to be sending a picture or like a 5-ish second video of you playing with your slime. If you want to show the texture, you can send that video, about 5 seconds, so it's not too long, or a picture of it to Miss Monica and Miss Rebecca, and then we'll know that you did it. And then we'll get to see your awesome slime too. So we're really excited to see those pictures and videos, guys. So before we jump into the project for today, I also wanted to go over just a couple expectations of how this is gonna go, since it's a little different, especially since I'm not actually telling you face-to-face on Zoom what to do. You're just gonna listen to this video or watch this video and then do it. So here are the expectations for the rest of the summer school for Goop, okay? So first, you watch my whole video every week. So I'm gonna upload a new video each week for 5 weeks during summer school. So you're gonna watch the whole thing. Second, you're gonna follow along with my video and make it, or you can make it after you watch, it's up to you. And then please only use the ingredients in the bag labeled whichever week it is, right? So this week, like I said, it should say Goop week 1. So only using these materials. So yeah, nothing from week 2, 3, 4, or 5 should be used today. If you want to add extra ingredients to your slime, like lotion or beads or a toy, put it in there, whatever you want to do, that's all cool. But wait until after you take a picture or video for your exit ticket. So we're calling the picture or video the exit ticket. So make sure you wait. If you're gonna add something that's gonna change the way it looks or the texture, just wait until after you take that picture, because I wanna see how my projects that I designed turn out. But of course, you're more than welcome to add other stuff afterwards. Next thing is, make sure that you're working in an area that is parent or whoever takes care of you approved, meaning it's a place where it's okay for you to do projects like this, where you could maybe spill something. If your parent or whoever watches you is nervous, you may want to put down a newspaper or old towel, because I understand this can get a little messy, so just make sure that it's okay wherever you're working. Next thing, clean up your area so it's just like how you found it, or even cleaner, because it's always nice to clean up your space in your house, right? And last is just have a lot of fun with this. You can do this with a friend or sibling or parent or whatever, as long as you're social distancing, right, with people who aren't in your house or where you live. But yeah, so have fun with this. And Goop is always fun because it's something that you can play with for a long time. And I gave you guys these containers so that you can store your slime in a place, and it's good to use these containers to mix your slime as well, so there's no bowl cleaning or whatever. All right, so that was my intro for this week. We won't go over the expectations every time. I will keep reminding you guys to take pictures and videos every week of your slime to send in, but besides that, You don't need to hear all these expectations again. If you forget, just come back to this first week video. And other than that, yeah, I'm gonna cut and start making some slime. All right, thanks guys. Okie dokie. So, while I was gone, I grabbed about a cup of warm water, and I'm actually gonna take out my borax powder here. So that should be labeled as borax in your kit. And what you're gonna do once you get your cup, so that's about a measured cup, or you can kind of eyeball. For this mug, it was about like half of it filled. Doesn't have to be exact. So I'm gonna make my borax mixture. Just pour all of that powder into the water and just stir it up, and it'll dissolve pretty quickly. And it's usually better when the water is warm, just a heads up. Okay, so I'm gonna let that chill out over here. And what I'm gonna do now, take my container. So this colored powder stuff, I've actually never used before. This color is called corn, I guess, which is funny. So this is mica powder or mica powder, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. And this stuff is safe on your skin and stuff. Don't eat it, but yeah, it's safe. It's used in like makeup and stuff like that. So pretty cool. And you can see it's kind of metallic-y. Some of the colors are a little metallic and others aren't. Mine just happens to be metallic. So what I'm gonna do is take my glue. I'm just gonna take off the whole top because I don't need to squeeze it out slowly. I'm gonna dump my glue into my container. Gloopy, gloopy. Okay. Make sure you get all of it because these recipes for slime were meant for you to use the entire bottle. So, okay. Put that over here. Make sure I'm not spilling. Okay, put that over there. Next, I'm gonna try mixing the powder first before I activate it, obviously, so that the powder actually mixes into the glue instead of just sticking to the outside of it. So here we go. First time using it, you guys are watching it live. It might be, since it's powder, this is another thing about what I was talking about before. Make sure that you clean up after yourself, because maybe you might make a mess without even realizing it. Sometimes I do that too. Okay. Ooh, it's floating around, the glitter's floating around. Okay. So this looks really cool right at first, huh? Like splattered around. So I'm just gonna start mixing it into the glue. Hold it a little bit away from your face, because even though this is very safe material, you don't really want to breathe it in, because it's not really good to breathe anything but air in. So we're mixing and mixing and mixing until it gets really nicely mixed in there. So, wow, this looks so beautiful. Man, I'm excited to see how your guys' turns out. Look at that. Whoa. Okay. So after mixing it for a while, I'm going to add my borax solution. So that's what I made over here in the cup with the powder and my warm water. Now this might get a little messy, but it's okay. This is just water mostly, so I'll clean it up. But if you're worried about spilling, make sure you put a towel down. So I'm just gonna add, it's very important that you add a little at a time, okay? So just a little bit at a time. I'm gonna put the cup onto my bag so I don't make so much of a mess. Okay, so I'm gonna start mixing. Ooh, look at that. See how it's pulling away from the side? You can kind of tell already that it's activating. So just keep mixing it really well. And as some of you know, whoa, it's trying to be a picture. As some of you know, I used to use pretty much only baking soda and contact solution, like contact for your contacts in your eyes, right? So that I used to use only baking soda and contact solution. But I've realized that having you guys make borax solution is actually easier because then I only really have to give you one ingredient and the rest of it is just water, so you can make it at home very easily, I hope. Okay, so mixing, it's turning a weird consistency here. Got some of it on my thumb, but that's okay. Okay, so it's coming together. Again, I know it's a slow process with borax, but you gotta do a little at a time. Okay, so it's almost there, but the bottom is still very gooey, and I know it'll stick to me. So, just gonna do a bit more. Put it down. Oh, here we go. Now it's getting there. If you ever add too much of the solution and there's like extra water floating around in your container, you can always dump it out into the sink or something. This stuff looks so weird, you guys. I love it. It's like, it almost looks like there's a balloon skin over it or something. I'm gonna touch it and see how it is. Okay, it's still very goopy. So, keep adding this little by little. Definitely gonna have to clean up my table. Oops. Okay. Okay. I don't want to over activate it, so I'm just gonna start messing with it, and I guess if I have to add more, then I can always just dip it in the borax solution or something like that. Okay, so I'm gonna just pick it up so I get a good feel for the texture of it. Okay. Whoa, this stuff is crazy feeling. Okay. So it's dyeing my hands gold right now, as you can see. But I'm gonna keep, because I can feel that it's still pretty gluey. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dip it in that and play with it a bit more. Okay, so still sticky, so I'm gonna maybe dunk it one more time. Okay, you can see the gold is starting to come off my hands though, because the reason the gold was on there was because it was so liquidy still. Okay, so one more time. I'm gonna dip it in here. And guys, this first week was just an experimental thing. Me and Miss Monica saw this stuff on Amazon and we were like, what? There's little packets of color powder? That's crazy. So we decided, why not? You know, why don't we try giving it to them, see what happens. We knew it was safe for skin, so we were like, why not make it for slime? All right, okay, so mine is done because I think if I were to activate it anymore, it would probably get really hard, because it's already a little bit hard, I won't lie to you guys. It's not the most slime-like texture. This is honestly more like a kind of putty, like it feels bouncy almost. Like, it is a little hard, but this stuff is, I mean, look at this. How cool is that? It looks like I'm playing with like some sort of golden Play-Doh or something. Super awesome. All right, so that's it for today, you guys. This is all I had for you. It's very simple slime. Let me know, let me or Miss Monica or Miss Rebecca know when you send in your exit ticket that picture or 5-second video. Let us know how it feels, or show us how it feels, because mine is so strange. I've never felt slime like this before. Like, it's pretty rippy, I guess, but I really like it because I like to look at it, and it's kind of satisfying to crunch it because it feels like there's air bubbles in there. Really cool. And remember, you can always wash your hands, so don't worry too much if it gets messy. But as you can see, there's glitter still on my hands. And it's the type of glitter that doesn't look like it's gonna fall off. It's sort of like glitter that's in like lip gloss and stuff like that. So it's sticking to my skin, but you can always wash your hands and it'll come right off. Also, like I said, make sure that you clean up and wipe down any water that you might have spilled. Make sure that you leave the area looking as good or even better than it was before, all right? Well, thank you guys for joining me, and good luck making slime. Can't wait to see those pictures and videos. Love you guys. Yay. All right, I'll see you next week with another video. Bye-bye.